there, welcome to Soulfully Illumined. Today's pick a card reading, we're requesting messages from Gaia. So there's so much going on around us, and I know I say that a lot, but there is. And I just wanted to do this reading for you guys as far as messages from Gaia to you. So let's go into it and let's see what guidance she has for you. We have three piles here. We have pile 1, which is the cornelian crystal, pile 2, which is the rose quartz, pile 3, which is the green calcite crystal. So go ahead and feel into those three piles. Pause the video if you need to, and then I'll see you on the other side, and let's see what Gaia has in store for you. Hi there, pile 1, welcome. If you picked the cornelian crystal, this reading is for you. We're going into messages from Gaia to you. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But I'm also suggesting that you listen or pay attention to your body as we're going through this. Because, you know, as much as Gaia is around us, Gaia is us, is our physical vessel. We're made of carbon, water, oxygen, and, you know, all that fun stuff, which is her. So as much as she's expressing herself on the exterior, note what's going on in the internal. Because it's a reflection, that external is a reflection of what's happening internally as well. But let's go into it. Let's see what messages want to come through for you. So first card, rest and rejuvenate, or rest and rejuvenation, card 19, which adds up to a 1. But what I'm getting here is an ending for you. Perhaps even a death for you. And it's not, I don't feel like it's a literal death, but a death of an aspect of yourself. There's a shift of your consciousness that's happening, and it feels like you're being requested at this point to just rest and recover and rejuvenate yourself. The recovery part and the rest part is to help you let go of the old, and the rejuvenating to allow for the new to arise. And that arising is coming from within. I feel like there's a lot of energies coming in for you, pile 1, to help support you at this time, to help really revitalize you and give you even some clarity. So you may find that you're getting a lot of downloads. You might even feel like a lot of sunshine around you. Know this, that if it's raining, if it's dull or like cloudy or dull outside or raining outside, pay attention to your emotions. What state are you in at that moment in time? Is there now this connection between you and that weather? And then also, when it's sunny, right? How is your state of emotion? Yes, it can go either way. Most of us feel better when it's sunny outside. But is it that it's sunny outside and you now feel good? Or is it that you feel good and it's now sunny outside? A question I'm just posing to you. Because like I said, we are Gaia. Our physical vessel is Gaia. We impact her as she impacts us. So just something to consider. But this period for you, pile 1, it's about rest, because it's like she's coming in and shedding some light. I'm getting wind energy with you too, pile 1. Watch your thoughts, because it's as though it's been affecting your solar plexus. So watch the weather. How is your mind doing? What are you thinking about when it's windy outside? Because it's like it's affecting your thought patterns and therefore affecting your solar plexus, how you see yourself, your courage, the strength that you hold within you. Now's the time to just rest and observe. Because through that state of resting and observing, oh, it's so powerful. You know, the world never emphasizes this enough. I feel like it just emphasizes the doer part of living. And for you, Pile One, it feels like right now is the time to just rest, and the doing part is the observing. Because what you will find, what you will see is how these elements have been impacting you. These elements that you've been utilizing, such as your thoughts through air, such as your emotions through water, have been impacting your state. And when you see that, being the master that you are, you'll then be able to neutralize it, because it's through that state of neutrality, which you will gain by rest and just rejuvenating your being. You'll be able to clear it out, clear it out, clear it out, and really focus on that light, that sunshine. Moving into the one, moving into that new beginning energy. Really nice. Use Gaia around you as your marking points, as like your state points. All right. So it's really key, because you're not only seeing that play between you and her, but you're also getting an understanding of your mastery, of your strength, your power that you have in this world, in your reality. So we're going to go into the Elemental Oracle deck. Let's see what else wants to come through. Gaia for Pile One. Building thoughts. Okay. Pile One, please, Gaia. Anything else? Yeah, see, like, oh. Bottom of the deck, completion, West, 4, card 4, firm foundation, and you can see that brain. And you'll see through this rest and recovery period for you how, and look at that completion, how you've connected, like look at that, you've connected the dots, and how you can restructurize those dots to better serve you. Placing pieces in a way that better serves you. But the thing is, through this rest period, you're utilizing your heart more. So it's like your divine essence is coming through, right? Your divine essence is coming through during this time, because, you know, think about it. When you're on vacation, you know, you're resting the mind, you're in your heart, you're like just enjoying the moment because you're on vacation. That's kind of the state where they want you to go at this point. It's like, take a vacation if you can, or just take a day or half a day or something like that, and just allow yourself to just kind of be. And you'll find that you'll be working the system differently. You'll gain some insight, which will help you to better put the various pieces that you really want in your life where you want it to be. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. To help you to move forward, West. Oh. So, this time of recovery, it says here building in atoms. It says 40, which is a 4 again for you, Pile 1. It really is about setting a firm foundation for you, really just being in the here and now, present moment. And as you do that, I feel like the ethers, it's like the ethers, it's the energies that are really impacting you. It's as though it's going to open you up. You know when you're like, excuse me, when you are in a relaxed state, your body just relaxes, right? You're not so rigid and stiff and tight. It just kind of relaxes. So it's like everything just kind of opens up. The atoms, the muscles, the tissues just can kind of relax and just like allow itself to open. through that relaxation and that opening, more of that energy, more of that light, more of those downloads, more of that dance between you and Gaia can come in and help to expand. So there may be moments where you feel a little tight in your body. Know that it's okay. Like as you're resting, it's interesting. When people rest, they really get to a sense of their physical body and how tight and perhaps uncomfortable it is. It's okay. It just means that right now is the time to just rest and allow your body to just kind of release, which is in some degrees is what's happening. Well, which is, it's not some, is happening with Gaia, is this release that's happening. We can see it in the weather, we can see it in the world, really. It's just this release. Sorry about that, pile one. I had to remove some of my storage. Gosh, there's so much stuff on this phone. And then my phone rang and I had to take a call. So I know I was talking about release. There's a lot being released. And I feel like with you, pile one, there's a lot being released. And so rest and just tapping in, meditation, just anything that just kind of allows your body to settle is key for you. Because here, it's like, did I say I did, right? Talk about the expansion, I'm pretty sure I did. How that rest is creating that expansion to allow more energy to come in. And what's then happening as a result, here's power, and it says volcanoes, and it's a card 9, which is similar to up here. It's like you're releasing all of the stuff that doesn't serve you. So you might feel moments of fire, such as anger coming up, such as your skin being a little red, which is interesting. It's something that I've been seeing with people. Just looking at their skin, it looks a little more red. So I don't know if you're getting that at all too, but just this release within yourself. And as you release the old, it's like more energy is coming in to allow you to emerge. That fire, that element of fire for you is important, because it's like, that element of fire for you is just like burning out the old, burning out the things that don't serve you. And I don't really see the fire as red so much for you. The fire that's coming in anyway is more of white, more of like this purification fire. But what might be coming out of you is more of that red, more of that orange. And so more of that anger, that frustration, but can also be, also be used, that fire element can be used in constructively in the form of creativity. As far as creation, just like that fire comes out and that molten lava comes out and forms new land. And for you, that's what it might be doing as well. If used creatively, constructively, you could be forming new aspects of yourself, new aspects of, different projects in your physical world. It can come up in different ways. But it comes down to really creating this new foundation, as I said, within yourself, something more solid, something more stable, that is really in alignment with who you are and what lights you up. We have the endurance, the rock. Have you ever sat there and looked at a big boulder, pile one? Yeah, you can tell there are some moments where I have too much time on my hands, and I've spent time with just the rock people and just sitting with the rocks. And there's something about the rocks. They're so still, right? Like no movement, although there is vibrationally, right? Like those atoms are still vibrating. And I feel like for you, there's something about the rock and its ability to be still no matter what's going on in the world around you, around them. They hold true to their position. They hold true to their alignment. And even when electricity or the lightning comes in and shatters it into little pieces, I don't know, it's something like you may have a tower moment at this point, just something that I'm seeing right now as far as the lightning come in. And it just might, that rigidity that you may have been feeling, pile one, sorry, I'm totally going on a tangent. It's just they're showing me something interesting. It's like the energy that's coming in, it might be a tower moment for you and just kind of releasing that old rigid way of being. And the purpose of that is just to open up for you to rebuild, to have that firm foundation and build new rock. And so, because I'm seeing it from two angles, the rock shattering, the old being shattered by the lightning, but then also this firm foundation of a solid rock that is you, that is more supportive in alignment to allow, you know, you to grow, allow your divine essence to grow, something that just balances. Like, look at the brain here and the energies here, right? All of these neurons going on, but then all of this energy around it reminds me of this. You're building anew, pile one. You're building anew. And see, like, look at this, creation, water. You're building anew something that's going to be greater, that's going to be more supportive for you. If you can, spend time alone, and you may want to just kind of sit on a rock outside somewhere and just meditate or just breathe or just like connect with the trees. I feel like there's this connection between, like, Gaia's helping you to heal. She's also giving you inspiration and helping you to move into a time that's more supportive for you. 2, greater alignment, greater union with yourself and like your human self and your divine presence. So let's continue on. And we're going to pull out a Goddess Oracle deck for pile 1. Message from Gaia for pile 1, please. Any other messages, Gaia? What do you got? So we have Freya, bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risk, and be daring. And I feel like you're not used to doing this, pile 1, just chilling out and just dancing to the beat of your own drum. I have to say, you have to try it. It is amazing. But initially, there may be some things that come up, such as self-worth or guilt or feeling boredom for the brain. And it's like, be bold, let go. A cat does what a cat wants to do. A cat is independent. It does what it wants to do. And isn't that what we're meant to do? Really just follow our heart and follow our instincts, which is our innate. And so I feel like the request here is to just connect with nature and just allow yourself to be taken to just different elements. I feel like your playtime is with the different elements right now, pile 1. And you'll find that you'll learn things about yourself and your abilities that you've never known before. You're going to be able to see beyond the ordinary, see beyond this physical reality to something more beautiful, something that you've never seen before. And that's going to light you up, pile 1. That's also going to show you a greater aspect of yourself. That's going to help you to fly and really unleash your power. Which one? We're doing fairies. Okay. From the Fairy Oracle deck, pile 1, please, Gaia. What do you got for pile 1? Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experiences and shed your inner light on any unclear area of your life or those of others. You're rising above the old ways, pile 1. And this rest and recovery period is really helping to bring you up. Like I'm seeing like a helicopter. And to me, you know, those emergency helicopters that kind of raise people up. I feel like you're getting some extra help just to kind of raise you up. Gaia is helping with that. The energies, your team, just are helping you with that right now. So just, it's time for you to receive and observe. You are transmuting and you're transforming. You're really transforming, Pile 1, in a way that you just don't, you may not understand. And the mind wants to understand, but they're saying the mind won't understand. Just go with it. Just play with it. See what they're showing you. See what Gaia is showing you. See what the energies are showing you. And put those pieces together. Connect those dots and make it your beautiful masterpiece. So, crystal oracles for Pile 1, Spirit, or Gaia. For Pile 1, please, Gaia, what messages do you have? Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. If you look at the amber crystal, it's similar to like the cornelian, right? As far as colors, it's like that fire coming up. That fire is going to be coming up in you soon, if it has not already. And that fire that I'm feeling is that fire of life, that fire of just being alive. And that's why it's so important for you to rest right now, because it's like it's building. It's slowly building and building and building. So it's like let go, let God kind of energy, where it's like let it go and let the pieces of the puzzle come into play. It's all coming to you. It's all coming to you, the pieces, so that way you can then use these pieces. You can then use those pieces to really form that masterpiece of yours. But it's something about the elements for you that's going to give you your inspiration. So, lastly, Animal Oracle deck for Pile 1, Gaia. Any final messages for Pile 1? Okay. Be playful, Pile 1. Be playful. You got what it takes. You're good to go. Just be playful. We have the lotus flowers again. As you may know, the lotus flower is about coming up from the muck and blossoming in the sun. You've come up from the muck, Pile 1, and it's time for you to blossom and really just be here. Be here and really allow yourself to just open up and be here. No need for action right now. That time will come. But as you be here, it's like you're connecting with the sun, you're connecting with the earth, you're connecting with the air and the water. And that will rejuvenate you and help you to move forward. And here with the Sandpiper Spirit, it says be playful. Get out of that mind. You're creating new structures in the brain, and just be playful. It doesn't matter if you feel like or think that you're moving backwards or moving sideways, or if you're moving forwards or not. It doesn't matter. It's about you being in the state of play, of lightness, of just letting go and relaxing and receiving and observing. Yeah. And allow the water. Water might be key for you too, Pile 1, as far as just playing with the water element. If it's raining outside, Pile 1, and it's not too cold, and you feel like kind of called to, go dance in the rain. Have you ever danced in the rain, pile one? Try it if you feel like it. Like, it's just such a beautiful, freeing, and cleansing thing to do, to just dance in the rain. I don't know, just something to think about if it pops in your mind and it's raining outside. If you do try it, though, I'd love to hear about it. Please do comment down below. But this is time for you to really feel the abundance around you that's already here for you. There's just so much for you to see that you've yet to see. Yeah, so that's your reading, pile one. I hope I got the messages through clearly for you. If you like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, but would like to, I'd love to have you. We would love to have you. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile two. If you picked the rose quartz crystal, this reading is for you. Messages from Gaia. What does Gaia want you to know? So, first oracle card is Man Holding a Heart in reverse. 45. That is the card. And it was in reverse. And it's interesting, as I was like feeling into your energy, what I got was let yourself be loved. Interesting, right? Considering that we got the rose quartz crystal. I'm looking at these cards as you are. I like to kind of just be spontaneous. Otherwise, sometimes I overthink. But yeah, it's like let yourself be loved. Let yourself be hugged. Let yourself just see the world around you as this love boat. Now, I know that's kind of hard at this moment in time if you're watching the news and so forth, but it's kind of like they're saying just shut down that social media and come outside and let me love you. And that part's coming from Gaia, sorry. Let me love you. Come out and play with me. Let me love you. Do you feel that one in your heart, pile one? So it's like you're being called outside, pile one, to really see the magic and the miracles that are around you. You see, she offers you everything that you need. That is the food that you need for nourishment, the water to provide the moisture, the air that you breathe, the shelter, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth. But there's so much more than just the basic necessities that she gives you. She gives all of us. And she's like, come outside so I can show you the more. There's a purity. It's like there's an aspect of you that's been, oh, what's the right word? Not burned, but it's burned, like you've been burned in the past. And it's like there's this purity that you've yet to really, you haven't had that support in somehow, some way in your life. And it's like, come outside, see that there is support around you. And there's that purity, that unconditional love that you're going to get when you have this connection, when you let her love you. Come outside and let me love you. Oh, I don't know, I felt that one. All right, let's go into the elemental oracles. Gaia, what messages do you have for pile two, please? Okay. All right, so we have card 37, attraction, magnetism. I'm going to that boy in this card. I love this card, by the way. It's like It's time to invoke that inner child, pile 2. It's time to go out and play. It's time to see magic and miracles around you. It's like it's time to get up from that desk, from that chair that you've been sitting on for so long. It's time for you to get up and get out and play. Because what you will see is that magic and miracles around you. And I'm not saying all or nothing, pile 2. I'm saying baby steps. Take it step by step. I'm noticing the Saturn there. And it's like one step at a time. But you're at this point in your evolution, pile 2, where it's time to go beyond the box that you've been in. You've done the rigidity, you've done the hard work, you've gone through some ups and downs, the light, the dark, and all of that. And it's time to bring forth that inner child. I'm seeing that orange there. I'm going towards that orange. And that could be a representation of your sacral plexus, your mother wounding. For some of you, I'm feeling just some old thought patterns that have been affecting and limiting your ability to just kind of feel loved and embraced and supported in your world. And as far as the mother wounding, it's like, oh, you know, Gaia is like the ultimate mother, isn't she? She is like the unconditional love. She is the nurturing one. She is the giver. She is the creator. And it's like, go outside and let her love you. Bring that inner child outside and let her love you. Because not only that, what will happen is you'll start to see different perspectives, different ways of just kind of different perspectives and different ways that that you've experienced life, and how it's really taken you away from your truth, your inner self, your alignment, that remembrance as a child. It's like you'll start to get to see how all of these pieces have led you to where you were. And see the vastness of where you can take it. You know, it's like you've been doing things in straight lines, pile 1. You have to do A to get to B, to get to C, to get to D. And that could be from that childhood wounding. That could also be from a father figure, actually, as well. But it's like, as you go outside, you're going to gain more of that nurturing vibe, that nurturing energy that you need. That's really going to fill you back up again and really help you to see and experience that aspect of you that has not been satisfied, if that makes sense. It says here, growth and plants. For some of you, eating like live plants, like live salads, and just like raw, might be beneficial for you. Cooking is also something that could be beneficial with you, but the key here is to have this play with you and Gaia. So if you like to cook, if you like to make your meals, it's like, oh, there's some salad, you know, connect with the salad, connect with the leaves, connect with the food as you are bringing it to your mouth, you know, taste the food, touch the trees, you know, things like that. There's something about tactile as well with you. It's like connecting, using your different senses, pile 2, is going to really help you to receive more somehow. And that could be like energetically, that could be just more being more present in your reality so you can receive more and be more aware. Interesting. Here, for card 29, it says creation and water. a bath, pile one. You may be called to take baths and just allow yourself to float in the water, even like those float tanks, just to help you to release some of the old patterns, to let go and to really just, give you a better state of peace. Also meditation, pile one, pile two, if you're keen into meditation. But for you as well, pile two, you may be like drawn to the water. You may be drawn to going to rivers or any bodies of water. You might be really connected to water. And so if you can, like, put your feet into the water, put your hands into the water, because it's like, oh, I don't know, it's like there's something in your inner child that wants to play. And you may be a water baby, you may like love water, or don't know, and you may want to give yourself an opportunity to. But it also, lying in that water just helps to give your body time to just kind of let go and release the old. It's a great form of purification. Now here under it says groundedness and gravity. It's like being out in nature for you, pile two, is really going to help you to, sorry, I didn't even show you this, creation, water. And then here, bottom of the deck, pile two, it's 39, it says groundedness and gravity. We look at external sources to help ground us, like if you've been on the spiritual path for a while or even whatever, like a month or so, first thing you're going to hear is ground yourself, ground yourself. And there's all of these different ways to ground yourself, but really nothing trumps Gaia. Nothing trumps nature. And she has so much healing abilities. Our physical body is composed of her. Right? So of course, the ultimate healer is her. So it's like by you getting in nature, it's going to really help to raise you up. See how those butterflies, you see the strings, and it's almost like, to me, it's like she's pulling her up. The butterflies are pulling her up. And then I'm drawn to Saturn over here again. Just like Saturn's over here. It's like you've had some really rough periods and some intense times. But pile two, it's like you can handle it. You've been supported this whole time as you go through these processes. And know this, you've experienced it because you can handle it. And like, that's you. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you might feel like this, but you're so much bigger than that. And it's like by being out in nature and really connecting with her and invoking that inner child, it's going to raise you up so you can realize how expansive you are. That you are the creator. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like this. Where was I? Oh yeah. Connecting the dots. Wow, this is coming up again. Okay, let's continue. We are going to pull, I went here first, a fairy oracle. Let's take it further, pile two. Messages from Gaia for pile two, please. Gaia, what do you want them to know? Transformation. You are going through a transformation, my friend. We got some purple energy going on. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Like I said, it's been pretty heavy for a while, pile two. That's what I'm really feeling here. But it's that inner child, that super inner child that you have that's going to pull you out of it. Well, that and Gaia, it's like this dance between that. It's like it's pulling it forward, and that energy is just going to meet you. And then you have like this big explosion. And that explosion is you, it's like this explosion of you, Gaia, moving together And what's here is coming to you into this explosion that is you. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Magnetism, you see? So it's like, allow this process to happen. Give yourself that love, that patience. Okay, and invoke that inner child. Did I completely mess this up? I did. I totally did. That's okay. I just got, you're getting your wings, pile 2. You're getting your wings. And I feel like you've always had your wings, pile 2. Like, this isn't something new that you're transforming into. This is you. It is new for that human aspect, but I feel like you're going to start to really see your wings. You know what I mean? And you're going to gain that support that you've never had. Friendship, bottom of the deck. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Let yourself be loved, pile 2. You see, this is just about you moving into a better energy that's more supportive for the next phase of your life. You've done the hard stuff. You're letting it go. Keep walking. Keep going. If anything, dance towards it. Bring out, invoke that inner child and dance towards it. Because you have a lot of things that are going to come forth for you. That's going to just create that balance. We're going into the Goddess Oracle deck. For pile 2, please, Gaia. Nope. Independence. Independence, best. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. As you move into, as you continue to just kind of play in the ethers, in your reality with Gaia, with nature, there's an expansion that's going to happen within you, pile 2. It's like, as you play, you're going to let go and really just embrace this new reality that you're moving into. And through the playfulness, through the childlike enthusiasm and receiving all these wonderful things that life and Gaia has for you, you're really going to get a sense of your strength, who you are, the courage that you have, and what you've had throughout your journey. There's a lot of insight that's coming in through this point. Allow yourself to be nourished. Allow yourself to be nourished by the information and the energies that are coming for you. All right? For pile 2, please, Gaia. Yeah, okay. So here we have fluorite. Well, first off, sorry, I was just drawn to the bottom of the deck for the Goddess Oracle deck, and it says, Ma'eve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And I'm being drawn to gravity again. So here, you may have ups and downs during this period, pile 2, or you may have had it. Cycles of ups and downs. Know this. It is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of what you can do. Meaning how much courage and how much strength you have as you are going through life. Like, notice here how she's kind of like, to me, it feels like she's like dancing through it. Like dancing on top of the water. You may not have felt like that in the past. Pile 2. But this is how they see you. your guides. Spirit sees you. I'm drawn to natural beauty. Well, we'll leave that here because that goes with this. Fluorite, it says natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. I feel that message is for you. This is about your authenticity to pile 2. It's about balancing, for some of you, it's like balancing that light and that dark. It's balancing different aspects of you and knowing that it's okay to be where you're at when you're there. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to be perfect all the time. And you'll find that as you continue to move on and you have this dance, you'll lighten up about it. And I don't mean to dishonor what you went through. It's just literally lighten up about it. And give yourself that gratitude and really see the power and that superstar that you are. You may feel like connecting with crystals, pile 2, and I would recommend the fluorite crystal, but also I'm getting like selenite or citrine might be major crystals for you, pile 2. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to pull an animal oracle for pile 2, please, Gaia. Messages for... We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay. All right. This time for you, pile 2, is a time to not only play, but really like just enjoy the little things in life. Be grateful for the little things in life. Just kind of see the little things around you and just be grateful. So even like, for example, going out in a day and just seeing this beautiful tree and saying, thank you, tree, for giving me oxygen, or like tree hugging, or just going on a walk and like laughing at a silly bird that just keeps like talking away. You know, it's time to be light and let go of the past. You are transforming. You're going through a transformative period. You'll find that as you continue, you'll gain more insight, more understanding as you continue to move forward. Know this, you don't need to do anything right now. It's time for the energies, the flow to take you. This flow is taking you. Just keep your eyes open and look straight ahead. Keep them soft as you look at the world around you and have this play with Gaia. Remember, let her love you. Is there anything else? I think that's it, pile 2, for you. But you're going to see a lot during this time. You're going to see a lot. Like a lot of things that just kind of you didn't see before. Things that just bring you gratitude. Things that show you how amazing and magnificent that you are. And that's going to allow your heart to shine. It's going to allow you to really just open up. Really see who you are. Really know who you are. It's really interesting. All right, pile 2, that is your reading. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you picked the green calcite, this reading is for you. Messages from Gaia. Let's see what she's got for you. Ooh, the temple path. Very nice. That's the card. All right, messages from Gaia. What do you got? All right, my friend. So, messages from Gaia for pile 2. I know I said that 3 times already, I know. What I'm getting here is for you, pile 3, it's really about grounding and being balanced in the present moment. And you think, and the key here is not about striving you know, there's a message that's coming through about not striving for balance, not striving to do something to get things done or to be a certain way. The message here is just about being in the present moment and about really just trusting that that's enough. You know, it's like if you look at this card, if you're standing right here, look at how much green there is around, right? To me, it's like as you stand in the present moment, you are in balance. You are aligned. Your heart chakra is open. You're good. And yes, it takes time to get there, and it's about taking it step by step. But it's almost like Gaia is like calling you forward, Pile 3. Gaia is calling you towards her and being really grounded in the present moment. Confirmation, if you heard that honk. There's so much in that moment for you that you have yet. I don't know, I just feel like that's all you need to do. It's like almost like you've been going around in circles, perhaps cycles, Pile 3, for a while now. But the cycles are because you've been in your mind and you've been running those cycles over and over and over again in your mind. But it's like Gaia is saying, get out of that cycle, get out of your mind, and just stay in the present moment. What will then possibly happen, okay, is that you may go up to your brain because you're not used to really being in the present moment. Go up into the brain and just like go back into that cycle again because you've already set foundations there. But Gaia is calling you forward. Nature is calling you forward. Pile 3. It's like you're at this stage of your evolution where it's like you needing to be out in nature. And if you can't, you can't. Put a plant or something beside you, you know, at your desk and talk to it, or, you know, really be conscientious of the foods that you're eating or the water that you're drinking, and just taking note to this water is nature, this salad is nature, and I'm going to hug it and connect with it as I'm doing these things. But energy, like being out in nature, is ideal, of course, but even basking in the sun at your desk, like I think there's light, yeah, there is light over here, so even basking in the sun is beneficial. But it's like it's time for you to really be present in this, in the here and now. Now let's take the elementals and take it further. For Pile 3, please, Gaia, what messages do you have for Pile 3? Yeah, she's taking you home. Oh. Oh. What's up with this Saturn energy? Pile 2 got Saturn energy too. Okay. So we have, where am I going first? Where am I going first? Okay. So here, so we have home and earth, right? And I'm just really drawn up here. And it's like, fill your vessel, right? Which is ultimately Gaia, right? Like, we are her, she is us. And it's like, fill your body, right? Eating properly, just properly, what does that even mean? But like eating greens and eating fruit and really connecting with the fruit and so forth. There's so much joy that comes through the heart when you're actually connecting with these different, for example, foods, but also being out in nature and just being around the greenery and maybe hugging a tree. There's something there that's invoking the heart chakra for you, Pile 3. And by doing so, it's allowing more of your divine presence into your vessel, into your soul, into yourself. Okay? You're embodying more of that. And it's like, I think this was a message for pile 1 as well, which was, it's like clarity and mountain. It's about the silence. It's about the silence for you, pile 3. It's like there's been so much noise around you. And that could be the natter in the mind, that could be people around you, relationships, so forth. But in your reality, it feels like there's been a lot of noise, stimulation around you. And so it's like you're being guided into the quiet, into the silence, because through that silence, there's greater connection with not only yourself, but with this planet, with what this planet has to offer you, how you can be nurtured by being here, and how you can nurture it in return. This time, I feel like, is a time, like I said, solitude. Look at this, solitariness, desert. It's time for you to just really connect with yourself, and even, like I had said before, bask in the sun. It's like through the basking in the sun, it's just going to just clear out the old energy and really help you to connect more with nature, connect more with divine messages that are coming through. Like here, I'm drawn to the 13. It's the divine feminine energy, the creator and the beer. This is your time to just be present in the here and now. The action phase will come, pile 3. And it might be something that you've been struggling with in your mind as far as moving forward, going this way, going that way. But it's like with the equator, to make equal, it's like bring together that light and the dark, the yin and the yang, into this present moment and take it step by step. Saturn energy. That's it. Because as you are connected, as you are aligned, or as you are in union with yourself by bringing in that divine intuition, connecting with Gaia, bringing in all of these nutrients and filling yourself from the inside out, but also from the outside in, you're able to move forward and really move with life in a fluid movement. It says here fluidity, outer core, but look at her presence. Strength, authenticity, power, grace. Being filled emotionally, mentally, physically. So for you, and you're building, like you're in this middle of like this building, like this came up again with pile 1, building. It's like you're setting those building blocks. You are walking the garden path. This part of the path where you're connecting with nature. And I'm hearing solely nature. And that could be soulfully nature, but also solely and only you and nature. It's a real special time for you, pile 3. This time, that's just going to take you on like a higher high. And by that I mean like the next stage of your journey. Look at the steps here as it takes you to the temple, right? So we're going to go to the Goddess Oracle deck for pile 3, Gaia. Any messages for pile 3? Transformation. Bottom of the deck, Cordelia, go outside. It's like connect with the flowers, connect with nature, connect with the birds, the butterflies, or if there are any out there, the rocks. There's some ancient wisdom that's coming to you, pile 3, as you're out and nature. It's like this remembrance. This was same with Pal too. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but this is just where I'm drawn to. It's like you may want to connect with the rocks because they really do. They have ancient wisdom like ingrained in them. So you may feel called to just kind of connect with the rocks, just sit on the rocks or just touch them. There's something about touch as well with you, tactile, using your different senses, even hearing the birds chirp, hearing the butterflies or just the wind. But there's some sort of ancient understanding or wisdom that's going to come through for you. It's like you are going through this transformation, Pile 3, that will change the foundation of who you are and where your life will flow to. It's like you're walking into a whole new chapter that has nothing to do with the past. Let it go because you're moving, like Gaia's helping you just clear the slate completely so you can walk into the new. Open yourself up to what's around you, Pile 3, because it's like you're going to have different opportunities that you've never experienced before. But it's because you have this ancient wisdom coming in that will be expressed through you. So it's like this clean slate, this like purification that's happening. Like, look at those clarity mountains. See all that? Sorry, I have messages coming through. But you see here how, like with the mountain, it's like purity, right? All that white, it's like this clean slate. You can barely see her amongst this whole background, right, of the snow. And it's like, kind of like you're melding into Gaia, you're melding into the energies. You're just kind of like releasing yourself and just, are you an empath, Pile 3? You might be an empath. And if you are, this makes sense to you, what I'm about to say. It's like you're just kind of like merging, you're blending with Gaia. You're just matching her energy. And that's so key, Pile 3, because you're experiencing enormous changes right now, which brings great blessings. By that blending, it's like everything has led to this point, Pile 3, this transformation. And that's why it's like you can't go back. Stay present, allow yourself to move forward, because you're moving into this completely different chapter of your life that wasn't like it was before. Allow the blending to happen. Oh, interesting. Allow the blending to happen. Okay. Where are we going? Okay. Nope. For Pile 3, please, Gaia. Cat spirit, claim your independence. I'm going to the cat's eyes here. So for you, Pile 3, you're going to see things you haven't experienced before. See, you're going to start to look at life, look at your surroundings through your heart, not through your mind, not interpreting it through your mind. You're going to be interpreting it through your heart. But also seeing it through your heart. That sounds better, seeing it through your heart. Oh. And you know what, Pile 3? Once you really start to see your reality through your heart, oh my gosh, you're gonna just be there. The place that you've been waiting for. I don't know, it's like the place that your heart's been waiting for. It's like you're gonna realize that you're there, and all you had to do was just, I don't know, it's like you're walking into, as you're walking, you're transforming, right? And it's like you stay present, and you're shedding this old skin. And as you walk, you end up in this whole place of just beauty and grace and magic and miracles. And notice, I think it's still bright here. It's so weird because I'm going from darkness into light. It's like you're emerging into the light. Really interesting, which makes sense. Look at that card. Exactly what I was just saying. Okay, we're going to go with the fairies. We're going to end with the fairies. Pile 3. Gaia, for pile 3, any final messages? Protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. No one will understand the path that you've walked, pile 3. No one will understand what you're doing and what you may be seeing. Let me cancel that, please. I'm going to cancel that. Cancel and delete that and rephrase it and say, people may not understand where you're at in your life, what you've experienced, and what you're doing in your world. That's okay. Claim your independence. A cat does what a cat wants to do. Why can't you? Right? Yes, it has other things. They know that a human feeds them, but yet they only come to you when they want to. Yet we still feed them, right? Same goes for you. It's like, claim your independence and protect your dreams, because for now, those dreams are, they're cultivating, they're simmering in your heart as you continue to move forward. And you'll find that they'll manifest. They will manifest. But for now, it's not only simmering, it's allow it to simmer within you. Enjoy it, dream about it. Those magical and miraculous things that you want in your world and that you're seeing around you, just simmer in it, because this moment's for you, and what those dreams are for you. And you'll soon find that things will shift. You'll find that they'll shift. Dream a little dream, be out in nature, and be in the here and now, pile 3, and take that time to dream. Don't worry about the manifestation yet. Enjoy simmering in it. Enjoy this period of just connecting with this planet, with the ethers, with yourself, and you'll find the shift happening. All right? So pile 3, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't but feel called to. And see you next time. Bye-bye.